and welcome to Leon's Cooking Show. Today we're going to talk about tea. Alright, there's a Japanese proverb: if a man has no tea in him, he does not know the true beauty of nature. So, tea, where does it come from? The answer is Latin. And something Latin originates from this guy. His name was George, and something camel. And it was during those, take over the continent kind of ages, where they send them to, well, basically rip off the natives. So he started all these businesses, mainly pharmacies, where he sold like these fake medicines, and his popular fake medicine was tea. So in honor of this great work that he did, they named it after him. So this is what the plant looks like. You can see Camille hiding behind this bush right here, and that's for history. And so that's basically, that's nothing to do with China, but it came from there. Even though he was in the Philippines, but it came from China. Visual aid number 2. Here's a picture. Visual aid number 2. Something, it's also in India. You could buy it there. Go today. Pause sentences. Before we get into more boring stuff, there's a visual aid number 3. This guy is good because he's got the tea plant, and seems like a little hammer thing. I guess he uses this for his daily routines, something. He also has like a basket full of apples or something in the back, and this hook, and on the hook he hangs his hat. He walks around with a hook and a hat, just in case, I don't know. And there's like a thing hanging here that's like a tail. He gets the ladies. This is his ladies look. Just walks around offering them tea plants. And his name was Jesus Christ. He's a Chinese emperor. He does not. This guy does not look like a Chinese emperor.
That's like the portrait of him. They couldn't take pictures.
Oh, okay. They couldn't take pictures. They drank too much tea, so. So one day this guy was sleeping, probably passed out drunk near a tree, and while he was sleeping, he left his boiling water on the side, so he gets a little more sober. Forgot about that. And so he's sleeping, and this whole bush falls into his cup. This whole bush is like, bushes just fall down everywhere around him, and just, there's like a hurricane. Well, he's passed out drunk, and somehow his bushes fall into his cup. And so he wakes up from the hurricane and the earthquake, and he smells this, he starts looking for something to drink, and then he remembers he has water, and he's like, holy shit, this water is green. So he doesn't think anything of it. He smells it, he tastes it, and suddenly he's awake and he's feeling good. So what does he do? So he takes some of these bushes, one under each hand, and he runs to his little gardens, and he starts planting them, and starts boiling more water. And I guess later we have visual aid number 4. See these guys? They have cool hats too. So basically the answer to tea is you have to have a cool hat. Without a cool hat, you can't, you can't see the resemblance. See, you can't sell tea without a cool hat. So you must have a cool hat. Otherwise the effects of tea are nullified. and something something India. They like tea too. What do we have here? Okay, something about green tea, white tea. See, this is the bush that fell. Okay. Here's bush. Bush here. He was sleeping on the bush. Right here. See? He's like, oh, I'm sleeping. I can't see anything. This bush just falls down, and he's all good. He's never heard from again. So that's why he became famous. Are we still doing Japan now? Damn, this is a long speech. Okay, in Japan they also like tea, and they like to make a very powdery substance called matcha. The reason for this, it's not enough for them to drink tea, they must powder it and ingest it. Because, they like all that, they like to hit their drums, and while they're hitting their drums they need something to keep them energized, so they drink this stuff. Something conclusion, and now I'll leave you with a quote from an ancient herbalist who lived in a cave, and he said, "You must drink your tea as if there is nothing else in the world, and while you're drinking it, think of everything around you, and do not forget that it was I who told you this before you drink your tea." That's his quote. Thank you.